Hello and welcome back to Frog Boy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today, yeah, man, this is pretty cool, man. So, Digital Foundry did or PlayStation Foundry did their review or they did their new analysis for Cyberpunk 2077. You know, with the 1.5 patch, and came to the conclusion that the PlayStation 5 version is better because it runs at 1296p and a more stable 60 FPS, which it does drop, down into the 40s. Just as often, but it's the clear winner. It's the clear winner when the Xbox version is running like over 1440p, like I would say most of the time. I personally own this on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. I can access this on Xbox Series S, and I have a PC version as well. I can tell you right now that the PlayStation 5 version doesn't even touch the Xbox Series X version. It doesn't. I mean, it's close, but it doesn't touch it at all. Like the Xbox version literally looks sharper and cleaner and more smooth the whole time. Like I rarely ever notice it doing those little those little drops or whatever that PlayStation Foundry was showing us. So now we got a lot of people on Twitter saying stuff like, "Oh yeah, the PlayStation 5 is better," and I'm like, dude, no, it's not. No, it's not. Look at what it does with a PS4 game like Horizon Forbidden West. I'll tell you what, that game, I do love Horizon Forbidden West, but I struggled for hours to finally come to grips with a way to play that game. I ended up playing that at 4K 30 frames a second because I just couldn't give up as much detail as the performance mode was asking me to. And it's frustrating, man. I'm so sick of this stuff. Bug, I put on Discord, a lot of channels and commentators are agreeing with you on the poor image and Horizon Forbidden West performance mode. It is. It sucks, man. That performance mode is so freaking terrible. It's not even funny, dude. That thing is so trash in the performance mode that I couldn't freaking do it, man. I mean, I'm not even lying. I sat here and played 2.5 hours today of Horizon Forbidden West on the PlayStation 5, in backward compatibility mode, and I was happier with the way that 1800p looked on that than I was with the performance mode of the PS5 version. It doesn't look that great. HD TV test and Amok 4 All Gaming Tech agree with you and said all their commenters too. Nice. LOL, who said the PS version was better? Oh, good old PlayStation Foundry, dude. PlayStation Foundry. 1296p on the PlayStation 5 is better than 1440p, apparently. Those are the new standards. Those are the new rules for this generation, guys. I guess we're going with the performance. As long as the performance is good, the PlayStation 5 wins. So that's what we're going with now. It no longer matters about resolution or clarity of image or any of that stuff. That does not matter anymore. It is 100% about performance and getting the best performance. So if that's the case, isn't that normally the case? The Xbox runs games at a higher res. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It's like, dude, these guys are so delusional. They'll do anything they can to make the PlayStation 5 look better. And let's put it this way. I haven't really been happy with my PlayStation 5 at all this generation. It literally took me hours of playing Horizon Forbidden West to finally settle on a way to play that to where I could just play it and enjoy it. Daddy's kids these days, they don't know what's good for them. Man, I don't know, man. Like me personally, I'd prefer a better looking resolution every time. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't know what to tell them. Like, what the hell is going on with this? Like, why do these guys need to tread so much water for PlayStation? Like, seriously, what is it about the PlayStation that has people so worked up? I literally hate the controller for shooters and racers. Like, I hate it. I can't stand it. I would prefer to never play a shooter or a racing game on a PlayStation 5. It feels good on games like Horizon Forbidden West, but actually, they kind of stripped out the Dolby Vision, guys, on Cyberpunk. It had Cyberpunk pre-patch, or it had Dolby Vision pre-patch, Dominus. They stripped that out. I have not seen the Dolby Vision on there, but it still looks like, I don't know, dude. The colors still look better, still look more punchy. Yeah, my son, he got a PS5. I mean, I played it, but it wasn't nothing that I was like, oh yeah, I gotta buy me a PS5 rather than just get the Series S or Series X. No big deal, because I play on a monitor anyway. Yeah, exactly. I can play on a monitor, but for some reason, Horizon Forbidden West just wasn't cutting it for me on the monitor on this one. It just wasn't cutting it. So I had to find a way to play that on my 4K, and I settled for the 4K 60 mode. What about Cyberpunk? Okay, what about they said you won't notice the higher resolution on Xbox because of the temporal anti-L. You can definitely tell, Aspire. You can definitely tell. 910 for Horizon from Frog seems like a very solid game. It is pretty solid. I do like it. You'll have to figure out your own way, Walter, to get around like the resolution / picture image, like whatever quality, you know. But once you do, it's fine. Like the game itself is a solid experience, and there are some places in that game that look amazing, and then some places that look. I mean, you could tell you're playing a PS4 game. Like you can tell you're playing a PS4 game. I mean, visuals and everything only goes so far, you know. I mean, like, if I think the game is good, I'm going to rate it good, you know. I mean, I was able to get right through that game, and I never once playing Horizon Forbidden West did I feel like, oh man, I don't want to play this game anymore. Like, oh man, I don't want to play this or anything like that. So yeah, it was pretty solid. Oh, my guess would be because it's due to how much power Sony holds in the industry, and they would rather just go along and appease them than rock the. I mean, like, dude, you guys see what happens every time I come out and speak my mind about something on PlayStation, dude. The fanboys are fucking relentless, dude. They're relentless, man. I'm like, guys, do we have the same PlayStation 5s? Are we not seeing the exact same thing, man? Like, seriously, you guys are gonna cap this bad for that crap, dude? I'm like, come on, man. Come on, guys. They're like, oh yeah, well, Forza 5. And I'm like, Forza 5 literally looks beautiful every single second that I play it. I have never once looked at Forza Horizon 5 and been like, you know what? That there could look better. No, I do that a lot in Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West cutscenes are probably some of the best cutscenes I think I've ever seen, just short of Call of Duty Vanguard. Call of Duty Vanguard, I think, as it sits right now, Call of Duty Vanguard's cutscenes are probably the literal best I've ever seen in a freaking video game. And like those things are super high quality. So I was like, oh boy. But I mean, Horizon Forbidden West cutscenes do look pretty dang good. A lot of tech channels on YouTube are coming out telling the harsh truths, say it was optimized poorly for PS5. Yeah, it's because it looks like crap. That 60 FPS mode, it's like that was an afterthought. They put all their freaking grapes in that basket for the 4K mode, and it still came out in areas, Shaker. Like, I'm going to be brutally honest. About this right now. Horizon Forbidden West, there are some spots in there that literally look amazing, and I was like, dang, this looks great. And then there's some stuff in there that literally looks like I'm playing Horizon Zero Dawn on a PS4 Pro, even in the 4K mode. And I'm like, what's going on here, man? Like, why is this thing not consistent across the board? Why is this game not consistent? Like, you get in the snow areas, it doesn't look any better than a PlayStation 4 game. You get into like some of the wooded areas, like the redwood forest or any of those little foresty areas. Those don't look that great. They literally look the exact same, like they were peeled out of Horizon Forbidden West or Zero Dawn and put right in the new game. And I'm like, wow, man! Like, was this game in like development hell or something? But all of the cutscenes are pretty good. Or 88. It's pretty much the same. Yeah, I gave it a 90 just because I thought because they didn't destroy Aloy's character for me. They let me choose if I wanted to destroy her character or keep her character like she was in the first game. So I was like, I like that. I'm glad they gave us a choice. Yeah, it's not a bad game, Cercio. I mean, like if you're playing, like I said, dude, I think the PS4 Pro version is actually pretty solid. To tell you the truth, I think that PS4 Pro version that I was playing, that I was playing earlier today for you guys, I didn't see any of the cutscene flops that I had in the PS5 version during all that time. I didn't see any of those. That PS4 Pro version is probably the more polished version of what I played on the PS5, guys. They're starting to finally see the issue of checkerboard. Oh, I love your channel because of these truths. I mean, dude, I've been calling out checkerboard since the beginning of this channel, dude. I don't like that crap. It does not look good. It completely ruins your freaking image. I would much rather have 1080p native like Dying Light 2 because that looks clean. That looks good. That actually retained the detail. Checkerboard ruins the detail, ruins the vegetation, ruins the hair, makes it way too fuzzy. Gosh, dude. And that coupled with motion blur and freaking what's that, film grain? Oh gosh, dude, checkerboard is atrocious. I'm sorry, man. I've been telling you guys that checkerboard sucks. Frog, did you run into any bugs? Yes, I did. It was probably the most buggy, glitchy PlayStation game I've ever played in my life, Jason. That is true, but a lot of it happened in the cutscenes on the PlayStation 5. The cutscenes were like they're the best looking, they're amazing looking, but then they're also like there's so many glitches, like stuff popping in, stuff like that. I didn't really have a whole lot of gameplay bugs per se, but mostly everything was tied to visuals and other things like that for sure. Can you say something bad about Xbox so we can see the difference between the ponies and the Xbox? Yeah, dude. I think the game DVR on Xbox completely sucks. The fact that I can't stream directly to YouTube, it pisses me off like all the time. I could do that on my PlayStation 5. I can't do that on my Xbox, and that is irritating. That is probably the worst feature on the Xbox is that. Do I have the problem with the games that I do like Sony? No, because Xbox games they don't come out and be like, "Oh yeah, these are the best looking movie games you're ever going to see in your life." No, they're like, "Okay, dude, we're making games, bro. We're not making movies." I mean, yeah, I don't know. They said it performs better on PS5 because the stress levels and FPS are on low. Yeah, exactly, dude. But dude, the Xbox, I have both of them. What is it, TILF? I bought a copy of Cyberpunk on the PS5, and I hate it, dude. I hate the controller. I can't play that game with the PS5 controller. It doesn't matter what I do. It's way too twitchy on the joysticks for that game, and aiming with that is so freaking hard. It's just, and I tried messing with um I tried messing with the sensitivity and everything, and I couldn't fix it. I turned it down a little bit and it made it too slow. And I was, dude, I can't play that game. But when I'm going around and I'm looking at like and I'm looking at like resolution type stuff, yeah, dude, the Xbox blows it away. Xbox looks way cleaner all the time, all the time. The fanboys go harder on Frog than HD TV Test and the Monk, who pointed out the same exact thing. 60 FPS mode looks blurry. Oh yeah, dude, they definitely come into mind and cry about it all the time, dude. I'm just like, dude, this resolution in FPS is a toxic conversation and should honestly die. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Xavier. It should probably die, but it's never gonna die as long as people keep watching Digital Foundry. As long as they keep watching PlayStation Foundry, dude, it's never gonna die. It's never gonna die. You're just gonna have to pick whatever side you're gonna be on, or be on both of them, and then be honest, man, because this sucks, dude. I hate watching Digital Foundry analysis and then playing that game and being like, this is not what Digital Foundry said this looked like. This doesn't make any sense to me. I was just chilling, playing Grounded. Why? Oh yeah, you can play Grounded some more. Toast is more interesting than Aloy. That's pretty funny, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they kept the visual modes in secret and only showed 4K 30 mode. Yeah, you're right. Once the fans started demanding it, yeah, I don't think they ever really intended to do it, and it's almost like it's almost seriously like they just used the PS4 Pro version of it, because you can't tell me, dude, if a PS4 Pro can run that game the way it does. You're trying to tell me the PlayStation 5? I mean, look at what the Xbox Series X can do with Forza Horizon 5. And yes, I did turn that on today and I was playing around with it and I was still literally blown away. I'm like, this map is freaking huge. And at 60 frames a second, this game looks beautiful. And then I look over it and I'm like looking at Horizon and I'm like, how the hell is this not possible? Why can't this do 4K checkerboard? Why does it have to be checkerboard at all? Why can't it be 1440p native with maximum settings? Like why does it have to be checkerboard? Why? Hey Chris, how's it going, man? Can't play the woke Horizon game on PS5. It's not that woke, dude. It's woke, but it's not super woke. It's not so woke that you can't play it, Roberto. Oh, hello. Y'all see Marlon go off on the Xbox today? No, we don't watch Marlon, bro. I don't. The PS4 cutscene, the pre-rendered, and the PS5 is in-game rendered according to Digital Foundry. That sounds about right. I don't think the PlayStation 4 Pro could load that fast, for real. For real, it looks like it's all pre-rendered for sure. It really does, and it's a little bit lower quality pre-rendered as well. Question is, why is Toast more interesting than Aloy? I don't know, man. Aloy's pretty. I think she's pretty interesting. I like her. I don't know, Aspire. I think I mean I think you're right. I mean, of higher resolution, I think that you should definitely. I mean, but that higher resolution is pretty much holding its own against the PlayStation 5. So I don't know. I'm playing on a base PS4. Nice. The channels are stating it was blurry in many areas. Oh yeah, anytime you get around any trees or anything, it's so blurry. And then if you like, and then all the fog in that game, dude. Is that really fog or just the fire from the dumpster fire? Or the smoke from the dumpster fire, dude? Not according to fanboy logic. So many glitches. Yeah, there are a lot of glitches in there. Okay, Shadow, move along, buddy, move along. You should probably be over at MBG's thing talking about how wonderful Horizon is, because I thought it was fine. I had 2 hard crashes with it. I'm backing out on some cutscenes. Interesting. Yeah, so when I played through it, Chris, I played through the whole game, and when I would have to turn it off for something or to go to bed or something, I just put it in rest mode and went to bed. I didn't have any of those kind of bugs. True facts. If you want a flawless experience, play Crossfire X. Hell yeah, dude. That's what you want, man. That's definitely more polished than freaking Horizon Forbidden West. Yeah, Horizon 5, LOL. We got a defective console. I didn't have a crash on me at all. I do not get neither. It runs at a lower resolution, but it runs better. How is that the case? So resolution don't matter? Yeah, exactly. I guess resolution doesn't matter anymore. I mean, it used to matter. Like when PlayStation 4 first came out, resolution mattered in 900p, and then when the Xbox, or PS4 Pro came out, it still mattered with the Xbox One X. But now that the Xbox Series S and X and PS5 are out, it doesn't matter no more. What if I told you that the Xbox Series S version was hitting 1440p more consistently than the PlayStation 5? Oh dang, that's so bad. Is a pain in combat. Yeah, dude. The camera irritates me. The climbing irritates me. There's a lot. I mean, by no means is Horizon Forbidden West a perfect game. It's not perfect. It is good, but I mean, I still would rather play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more of a fan of Assassin's Creed than I am, you know, of Horizon Forbidden West. Horizon Forbidden West is like the gift that does not give. I mean, you play through it and it's good. I mean, I can definitely see myself still going around and playing around in the world of Horizon Forbidden West, but when it comes to like it being like I still would play Assassin's Creed far more. What up, frog boy? I'm good, but I was told by a pony to go touch grass because he was too emotional for a one and done game. Cyberpunk plays at a higher resolution but sacrifice frame rate according to Digital Foundry. Well, yeah, that's the thing with PlayStation 5. There's always a sacrifice, always a trade-off. Joe the Frog is from Bug Residue. The fog is from Bug Residue. Oh my gosh, PlayStation Foundry. That's really what they are, dude. They're PlayStation Foundry, bro. And I don't care what anybody says. Whatever. It doesn't even matter to me. It's PlayStation Foundry. Still can't believe they're hiding the PS4 version on PS5 to try to get extra dinner. That's what PlayStation does, man. They need that money, dude. In 4K 60. I cut my mom's backyard grass at her house. Oh, ponies are another kind of special. I know. So far for me, my game of the year is looking to be Elden Ring, but I still have to go. I still have to wait until Thursday to actually play it. Oh yeah, dude, we're gonna be playing that at we're gonna be playing that Friday after work. I was gonna stay up and check it out. I probably will stay up a little bit on Thursday night and check it out, but dude, I don't know, man. If I wouldn't have taken Friday off to play Horizon Forbidden West, dude, I still would be playing through that game right now. And I'm happy I was able to get that done. Toast is more interesting than Halo. The same people complaining about review bombing are the same people who trash Xbox every day and constantly nitpick anything Xbox fanboys will be fanboys. Any big game release will get review bombed. And it's stupid. It really is, dude. It's really freaking pathetic that happens. To be completely honest with you, man. Like I rated Horizon Forbidden West fair. Okay. I rated it fair, even though it had bugs, glitches, stupid stuff like that. I still gave it a 90 because I know after all of that gets fixed, it'll probably be a great experience. And I had a fairly decent experience with it, so I'm not too up. Either it will be on PlayStation or Xbox. So wait, what's going on down here? Justin March, thank you, my friend. I don't want to buy a PS5. Horizon is bricking PS5s. I saw something about that when I got on here. 2023 should finally have games being built. I think that did hurt Horizon just a little bit, to be completely honest, and it definitely affected Cyberpunk, man. To be completely honest with you, if Cyberpunk, because playing Cyberpunk on the Xbox Series X when it first launched, it was a pretty decent experience. Like I didn't even have a problem with that. It's when you started getting into the older consoles, the older gen, like last gen consoles, is when Cyberpunk started to be like a really started to be more heavy. Oh. At least we don't sit in our mama's basement and review bomb games like Xbox. I'm pretty sure PlayStation fanboys sit in their mom's basement, bro. I'm pretty sure they do. Hello, Mova Vivas. How's it going, man? Welcome to the show. By default, more PlayStation owners live in their mom's basements due to it being the more popular console. For real, huh? By definition, dude. Oh, dang. Shadow, what are you talking about? Review bombers for every single AAA game. It's very true. I mean, look at the review bombs for Crossfire X, guys. I love that, Joe. The fog is from Bug Residue. You're joking, right? Xbox games have been review bombed by PS fanboys not standing up for the bots, but all fanboys are basement dwelling. For real, huh? Oh, it don't matter. Game of the year isn't based on Metacritic anyways. Well, 88, dude. I mean, we were 89. Now we're down to an 88 on Horizon Forbidden West. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe they're actual real PlayStation fans that were just really mad that they didn't that they had to play that blurry ass game at 60 FPS. Because you know what, Shadow? I got a lot of Xbox fans that in this channel alone that were freaking pissed about Dying Light 2. And they even got mad at me and voiced their opinions when I said playing, the 30 FPS mode on that Series S was completely bad. And I'm like, dude, oh, I get what you guys are saying. I get what you're saying, but they were mad at me for being okay with the 1080p 60. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there are PlayStation fans out there that are just sick and tired of the bullshit. Like I was sick and tired of the bullshit with PlayStation being told, "Oh yeah, man, this PlayStation 5 is going to be the greatest on the SSD, and it's so fast, and it's gonna." And I'm like, "Why the shit? Why if it's so fast? Why is things popping in on Horizon Forbidden West, man? Like, why when I'm flying, why do I see like whole mountainsides pop in, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure all that stuff's gonna get fixed, but it is true. And like you guys can tell, man, I really like Horizon Forbidden West, so I'm really trying not to bag on it a whole bunch. But there's a lot of stuff I could say, but I'm really not trying to be childish about it, dude. I'm really not trying to be a dick, because I like the game. I thought it was great. Are you excited for Assassin? Yeah, I definitely am. I'm playing Cross X and loving it through it. Got a score of 40. I gave it a score of 80, Jason. I said it was an 80. That's because I was being fair, dude. It actually was a good, solid experience. Oh, do you smoke flavored vapes or just regular flavors? It's peach pear. Peach pear. You must be new around here, Focus Pocus. It's yeah, peach pear. Breaking news. What's breaking? Xbox has no games. Damn, but Phil said, don't worry. Wait till E3. Wait till E3. We'll wait till E3, Robert. You just wait till E3. I'm loving Forbidden West. I have a Sony 80 A80J OLED 72-inch TV, and it's absolutely the best HDR and graphics I've seen ever. It's like I'm walking through Zion National Park. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You're right there. You're still kind of at the beginning, then, dude. Oh, yeah. You're still at the beginning, Stace. Or yeah, Stacy. It is a beautiful game. I'm not saying that it's not a beautiful game by any means. Like I am not saying that ever. Like I've never said that it's an ugly game. It is a beautiful game. Halo Infinite had a large amount of zeros on Metacritic. It's nuts. I never even look at that site anymore. Yeah, dude. The PlayStation fanboys are the only ones that really care about the whole Metacritic thing, bro. They're like, guys, I love my Metacritic scores, man. I'm gonna play that. Wouldn't want them to be PC. PlayStation Foundry said that PS5 is closer to cap 60 FPS, but Xbox has faster loading. Where's the Magic SSD? I know, dude. That Magic SSD is garbage, dude. It's not even that great. Shadow don't even own it. I know, man. He says he's been playing it for like 12 hours, but I really don't think he bought it. Exactly. They really do need to just move away from ray tracing on these consoles. It's just not, dude, like who the hell wants to look at freaking quarter resolution freaking ray tracing when on a 4K game, dude? Like who literally wants to look at blurry, ugly ray traced reflections on a 4K game, dude? Like that's just not, that doesn't make any sense to me, man. With a higher resolution for the most part. Yeah, exactly. How is it your game of the year and you ain't never played it? No. Oh, is God of War woke? I don't know yet. Not the one that was the last one. I don't think so. No, it wasn't too woke. I don't know, man. It might be woke. Get your popcorn. Laugh at these clowns. Oh, I know. I'm not playing Ragnarok. If it's woke, I don't think it'll be woke. Oh, it might be. I mean, they might have some. They might have some chick, dude. I mean, like Freya might come out and golf club Kratos, bro. I mean, you never know, dude. It's possible. I mean, PlayStation's all about golf clubbing and angry SJW stuff. So I mean, like, I don't care, dude. If that's the way PlayStation is going, dude, I'm not gonna be sticking around for it. PlayStation Foundry does not seem to mention VRR ever at all. Nope, they don't mention VRR. They don't mention Dolby Vision. None of the good things that make the Xbox Series X stand way above PlayStation 5. They don't mention any of that. They're like, oh, we got to do this on a level playing ground. No, dude, PlayStation should have built a better console. None of the true advantages for the Xbox. They never will. They never will, bro. That's why it's hard to take them seriously. Think about it, dude. Most of their base is PlayStation fanboys, dude. They're like, yeah, man, we just saw Digital Foundry said our 1296p is great. And they're like, okay, man, 1296p, I'd like blurry. I'm like, dude, why don't you guys just buy an Xbox and rub Vaseline in your eyes? It's going to be the same. You know what I mean? And then he's allowed to call, whatever. Frog is Forbidden West worth $70 to you. I don't feel bad for paying $70 for it. No. I don't feel bad about paying $70 for this one. I think $70 is all right. I would have paid, dude. I paid $100 for Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So yeah, I think this is probably one of the first ones that actually feel like that I'm truly not like, oh man, $70 was way too much. You know what I mean? I think it's all right. I think it's all right this time. Definitely. And I think with everything in this map, like, I mean, I rushed through it, dude. I like speed rushed through this thing. So I mean, honestly, if I would have taken my time and like really just like sat down like I do in Assassin's Creed games and like went around and tried to do all kinds of stuff, I could easily get over 100+ hours out of this game, probably. But the map is pretty small. The map is pretty small, guys. Like, there's no way around that. Like, you can get around this thing pretty quick on a mount. So I guess everyone's woke from taking the vaccine. Yeah, dude, we're all woke. I got the vaccine, so yeah, I'm pretty woke. I'm pretty sure Roberto Marx is one of our new PlayStation fanboys. He likes to show up and be a PlayStation guy. Think, oh, Quacky, what's up, man? Inside rooms and at night with ray trace shadows looks pretty good though compared to it off. Yeah, you're right. That's probably my new favorite mode for the Cyberpunk is playing it in the ray tracing mode. It actually looks pretty good to me. Like, I don't, in that game, I played it when it first came out at 30 frames a second, so it still kind of just feels normal because that's what I played it when it first came out. So I don't necessarily, I mean, I do like the 60 FPS mode. It is pretty smooth, but I like the other mode too. Call me when you want, Shadow Champ. LOL. I don't get emotional. Might depend on the display people are using for the blacks. Yeah, I mean, I'm using an OLED, so I don't. Azu, what's up, my friend? 2023 will be big for both consoles. To be honest, most of the games that got delayed, and yeah. I mean, we're still playing. I mean, this is a play. You can tell that Horizon Forbidden West is a PlayStation 4 game. Called you a weirdo. Not a B word. Grow up. Capcom's countdown is probably Street Fighter 6 reveal. Maybe it's going to be here in what, 4 more hours, 3.5 hours. I tried to play RT Shadows on my GTX 1070 and it works with more than 30 FPS. Nice. This card is not even RTX. That means consoles are not powerful enough for full RT. Yeah, you're probably right, man. I should probably see what the PC version does for me. I got the popcorn. Let the ponies begin crying. No worries, yeah, it's fun. My definition is true. Let me scroll down here a little bit. Oh, okay. I'm not that far behind. Okay, let's see. I wish I had $1 for every time he catch shadow line and spreading false narrative. I know. I'm not as annoying as some in here. I saved my boys. My friend said he was getting an Xbox over a PlayStation. Nice. Xbox is a good system, man. I feel better about buying stuff on Xbox. I do. I feel better than because I'm buying all digital now, so it's a little bit easier for me to buy Xbox stuff. I feel better about it. I just got 12,000 points for buying Elden Ring and buying Grid, dude. So I'm like, nice, dude. That's $12, dude. I got back. I got a $12 discount, and I only had to pay $53.99 for Grid Legends. So I got like almost what is that? Like a $10 discount on that game, or maybe a little bit more. That's nice, dude. That's nice. What did I get on PlayStation? Nothing, dude. I didn't have a Sony credit card, so I don't even get points on when I buy games from them anymore, dude. That's so bad. I mean, let's see. Sony rewards. Let's see if I even got any more rewards from these guys. I want to see this. If I even got any rewards for Captcha, not Valent. I just bought that game, so let's see, man. Yeah, dude, I didn't get any points for just spending that on there, dude. Not a freaking point, dude. Whew, that's so bad. You can only this is the only way you get points on Sony anymore is if you have a Sony Visa card or a PlayStation Visa card. Not having either of those cards, you don't get any points anymore if you buy digital games from them, dude. That really sucks, man. That really sucks. Do you think they will make Cyberpunk 1080p 60 on Series S? I do. I think they said they're working on it, so I do think that will happen eventually. PS5 feels cheap. My console makes noise, but my Series X, I can't even hear it. Yeah, dude, that's weird, dude. Like the PlayStation 5, actually, Horizon Forbidden West is probably the quietest my PlayStation 5's ever been while playing a game. Microsoft Rewards is amazing. My points, I got the 20th edition controller and headsets for free. Nice, Toast. Nice. Do you think guys will get some big Game Pass games before summer? Possibly. Dude, you might actually get Shadow Warrior 3 next month. I mean, it's not a big game, but you might get that because the other ones are on Game Pass. The PS5 is about as powerful as the 2060. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's powerful, but it's just, gosh, dude. Bit price where I live, I'm gonna get. I pre-ordered Elden Ring before the 6,000 points purchase card. Refund it and get it back. Refund it. It usually takes them a couple hours to refund it. Series X can run native 4K 30 on Forza Horizon 5. 2080 can't. Yeah, that's true. Ooh, not really, just Demon Souls, Ratchet and Clank, and that's about it. You could put one on sale for a chunk of change. I know. APA, how's it going, man? Hey, Andrew, about the 6,000 points, do you get it right away? Yeah, you get it right away. I already got it. 12,000 points for both of those games right now. And I didn't get the green check mark and the 6,000 points. Did you click the check mark for the thing before you buy it? Also, if it's on PC, I'm not buying it on console either way. That's just dumb. Yeah. I love gaming on both systems. Never tried PC games, but hey, Focus Pocus, once you try a PC game, dude, and you see that thing running at 1080p with maxed out settings, bro, you'll look at 4K and you'll be like, what the hell is this crap, dude? I mean, seriously. 1440p at maxed out settings looks way good. That's what I'm saying, man. You don't even need a 4K TV for these consoles. You can just go buy a monitor and have a better experience. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on with Horizon Forbidden West on my monitor though, man. It's not giving me the same outcome. It's not possible maybe in one game. The issue is PlayStation just got to quit that checkerboard. Yep, checkerboard's got to go. Checkerboard. Yeah, I clicked the punch card before buying it. Thought since it was pre-order, that's maybe one of the points. No, dude. As soon as it comes out of your card, as soon as you pay for it, you will get those points. So I paid for them, and I got my points for both of those games. I have Xbox for the Game Pass offerings, which is different. Yeah, and you have to do it before the dates. Did you punched the little check mark before you pre-ordered it, right, PA? No, just refund it and do it again. It'll only take like 3 hours for them to refund your money. They've done it for me a few times. Good looking on console isn't really impressive to me though, Shadow. The Checkerboard 5. Yeah, I don't understand why they're still dealing with checkerboard, man. I thought the PlayStation 5 was super powerful. Why do we need checkerboards? Why do we need checkerboards for everything? So, guys, let's turn our attention to Chivalry 2 for a minute on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X. Xbox Series X has less pop-in. Okay, yeah. Oh. Did you guys know that Chivalry has a 1080p 120 FPS mode on the Xbox Series X, and it actually has a high resolution mode on the Series S too? I didn't know that. I really do. The PS5 is good, but I also want the Series X. Dude, honestly, if you had only a PS5, if I didn't have like a Series X or any of that stuff, I would be happy for the most part. You know what I mean? But they just use their computers now. I know. My PC is going to have a 3080 now, but they delayed the shipment till mid-March. Dang, yeah. That's what I'm ordering. I got like $180 that I got to pay off on my laptop, and then I'm gonna start looking for a tower. As soon as I get it paid off, man, just $180 more, or like $190 or something. I don't remember what it was, but it's almost paid off, and then I'll start looking for my tower. But I am going with the 3080 card, and I'm just gonna do a pre-built, dude. I don't even care right now. Pre-builts are easier to get than actually trying to put one together. Who's good? It doesn't need a single player. Yeah, if you would need a single player for Chivalry 2, just pick up a copy of Kingdom Come Deliverance, bro, and use that as your single player. I know, but you can get Kingdom Come Deliverance for like $8.99. Frog, don't do 3080, just do 3090. I can't afford that, Chris. I really can't afford that. I'm kind of broken, dude. I've got to still buy all my games throughout the year, man. So 3080 is where I'm gonna land. 3080 is gonna cost me like $2,400, dude. Get a pre-built PC with the 3080 on Newegg for around $2,200. Yeah, and that's pretty much the price range that I've set for it, $2,400. I just got the 3090. I like it a lot. Nice. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Yeah, that's your single player story for Chivalry 2, man. I like Kingdom Come Deliverance, dude. It's great. I just bought a copy on the PC, man, and I'm surprised at the performance I get on that. Voodoo Boy 200 shotgun bullets is hard, 30 FPS. Oh yeah, nice. You get a pre-bit. Oh yeah, nah. Maybe, but why can't? But we can't see full RT on consoles. Why Cyberpunk only has shadows? Think about it. Just because most of the ray tracing out there is built around NVIDIA's freaking CUDA cores, bro. It's probably a different method to do ray tracing for like the for AMD, man. 30 is 80 is overkill. I mean, a lot more of the ray tracing is optimized for NVIDIA. So as soon as they start learning how to optimize ray tracing for um for AMD, it'll probably get better. My PC is running me around 24. Nice. Yeah, that's about where I'm at. 2400. I'm chopping head on Chivalry 2 while listening to the stream. Nice, nice, dude. Chivalry 2 is such a great game, man. I love it. I think it's fun. Playing that is so fun. Hey, Frog, are there any other big PlayStation exclusives you're looking forward to? I picked up Gran Turismo 7. And then I'll probably end up picking up Forspoken. I'll probably get Forspoken. Can't wait to play that game at 30 frames a second. Oh, yeah. Oh, Shadow ain't got PS5, though. Yeah, I don't think Shadow has a PS5, guys. I think he's playing on PS4. I don't understand why people need to cap for PlayStation, dude. Like, who cares, man? Why would you guys? I don't get it. Like, I seriously just do not get it, man. Like, 3090 not worth it. Man, next gen cards are about to drop anyway. Chivalry 2 should have been marketed as a AAA Xbox Series XS and PS5 game. I think so. I think they should have. I really do think they should have sold that game. Actually, you know what, Cercio? It did kind of drop with like lower with less content. So what they're doing right now, streaming grounded. If anybody is interested, I can easily admit I don't own a next gen console. LOL. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's all right. Once you get one, life will be so much better. I do highly recommend the Xbox over the PlayStation 5, though, unless you must have PlayStation first party exclusives. That's just say it, Shadow. Get that burden off your chest, son. I know, huh? To throw money in the trash. Yeah. I'm waiting for Steam Deck to be honest. If every PC player spent so much money, they have that much power. Why should they spend more money for a plastic box that's going to be obsolete in a year? Exclusives, yeah, exactly, dude. Yeah, I know, Frog, but Chivalry 2 was some of the best fun multiplayer compared to. Yeah, you're right, Cercio. I completely agree. If you guys want to support Chivalry 2 devs, man, just buy some coins, man. Buy they're the prices for their stuff is so good. It's not even funny. Like, you could spend $10 and buy a bunch of stuff, dude, like a new sword, some armor, and still have some left over, man. Like, I still had enough to buy like a whole nother freaking outfit, dude, off of $10. I was like, wow, dude. Like, their microtransaction prices are actually pretty good. That's why I was like, wow, dude, this is not bad at all. And they're like, yeah, guys, watch other YouTubers play PS5 and speak of their experience. And then he gets onto everybody's stream and talks about it. And he's like, yeah, man, I played it on the PlayStation 5 and it was so good, man. It was so good. I just think it's funny, dude. All of them that cap for PlayStation 5, once they get their PlayStation 5 and they're like, wow, man, this thing is a little bit lackluster. I think it's going to be funny, dude. 3090 is not worth it with the performance it provides considering the 3080 price tag. Exactly, dude. I want to try to get a 3080 Ti in my build, but if I can only get a 3080, I'll be happy with that. Because, dude, a 3080 is going to rock my freaking world at 1440p anyways. You know what I mean? Like, 1440p on a 3080 is going to be freaking, it's going to burn through any game probably. Agrees. It also depends on the developer. Watch Dogs had way better ray tracing implementation. Yeah, ray tracing on Watch Dogs is pretty good. Laughing my ass off. Xbox games have been mid-core. Okay, Beckers. Aren't you guys needed at like some other freaking like PlayStation fanboy event, dude? Like, didn't Horizon Forbidden West just come out? Shouldn't you guys be over there celebrating with MBG, bro? Going crazy about it, like, oh my gosh, it's so perfect. Go over there and have fun, man. Why would you guys want to get in here, bro? I'm just gonna spit facts all night, bro, and that might make you guys depressed. Because yes, I have it. I bought it on a PlayStation 5. And yeah, dude. I mean, game wise, yeah, dude, I'm happy with the game. When it comes to like other things, man, yeah, dude, I kind of nitpick a little bit at it. You know what I mean? Like, I people are like, dude, that's an unfair comparison comparing Assassin's Creed Valhalla to something like Horizon Forbidden West. I'm like, no, dude, they're both open world games, and one of them came out a freaking year ago and still holds its own, dude. Still holds its own, man. I'm like, dang. I love Ubisoft games, man. I do. I love their big open worlds. I love to explore those open worlds. I think they're pretty dang good. Why is everybody suddenly deleting all of Packers' comments? I don't know. Probably because he's saying annoying stuff, dude, and we're just kind of over it. I don't know. Packers doesn't never talk about buying any games when he gets in here. He just gets in here and says dumb things. AZ has a real open world, to be fair. Yeah, dude, to be honest, it really does feel more open than that. Xbox will last longer because because they're salty and mad. We're not salty and mad, Go Packers. We're just fine, buddy. But mods only delete his comments if he says bad words about people. It's whatever he wants to. Yeah, I don't know. Shadow, it's because he's a troll. Yeah, but I mean, I've always welcomed trolls. As a Series S owner, I have not seen a must-have game yet for PS5. The only big announcement that caught my eye was Knights of the Old Republic remake. Yeah, but I hear that's a timed exclusive, and it is. But who knows how the timed exclusiveness of that is going to work, dude. If they do some garbage like these 2-year freaking Final Fantasy deals, I mean, you'll know next month if you're getting Final Fantasy VII Remake on your Xbox. You'll know in April. That's when it came out, I believe. I believe it came out in April, right? Or April, May, March. Oh no, you'll know in. Yeah, I think it came out in April, so you'll know then. But Chivalry 2 is literally 20x better than. Oh yeah, dude. Oh, Xbox best games is unfinished. Well, I don't know, man. Sounds like Xbox is starting to spend a lot more money on their content packers, so they might be giving your PlayStation a run for their money soon. Have they said what GT7 is going to run out? Apparently, a 4K 60, or there's a 4K 30 mode with ray tracing. So, yep, you're going to get your 30 FPS in Gran Turismo as well. You'll get your 30 FPS in the performance mode. Do you think they will give an update for performance mode? It's okay sometimes, but ashy in a lot of places. I don't think so, dude. I don't know, man. Honestly, Shaq, kick it on over to the I've been playing. I played like 3 hours almost today of the PlayStation 4 Pro version, dude, and that actually was holding up a little better than the 60 FPS mode on the freaking. That's the thing, man. Just go with the 30 FPS, Shaq. That's what I did, bro. Just play it in 30. You want to enjoy the game and the story, and you want it to look good. So just play 4K 30. That was the way it was intended to be played. That's where they focused all their time and effort, was the 4K 30 mode. So I would play in that, just because that one was probably the best optimized version of that game. So it really just feels like they just put the 60 FPS mode out there to placate the fans and didn't even really care about it. 4K 30 is the standard for PlayStation 5 games, bro. That is what they're going to be in the playback. Yeah, it's the GT7 ray tracing is only in playback and in the garage too, and it is capped at 30 frames a second. Ray tracing implementation is just as good as the 2080. Actually, let's start with Forza 8. It will be at PC highest setting tap. I think Forza 8 is really going to come out, and it's going to make people look at Gran Turismo 7 and be like, "Ooh, boy, that game looks rough." And that's what Forza 7 on Xbox Series X does right now to GT Sport. It puts it in its place for real. Why would you want a racing game that runs at 30? Yeah, that's just in replays, and like the ray tracing mode or whatever. Xbox is going to remain on consoles. To be honest, same with Sony. What I see, Sony going also PC for sure, since consoles are the easy way to play games. Gorilla should have, yeah. I think they should have done a native 1440p as well. I think 1440p for that game with high settings would have been much better than checkerboard rendering. The reason why it looks so terrible though, Shaq, is because it is literally checkerboarded from 1080p. Or actually, no, 1800p. That means it's checkerboarded from 900p. Probably. It's probably checkerboarded from. I mean, if they went with like a 1080p. Yeah, they should have just done that native 1440p. Oh, how can you play games at 30 FPS, Frog? It's pretty hard, dude. It's pretty dang hard, man. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. In some games, I could not stand how freaking ugly Horizon Forbidden West was in that damn performance mode, dude. And I paid $75 for that game, and I love the first game, and I wanted to play through it, so I made that. I made the sacrifice, and I think 14. I honestly do. I think me personally, as a gamer with a PlayStation 5, I could call 1440p 60 frames per second on a PlayStation console now. I could call that quality. Man. Checkerboarded from 900p. Oh man, that's rough. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's necessary. I don't know if the internal res is 900p. I'm just being a dick, dude, but that's what it looks like. I mean, you've seen games checkerboarded from like 1440p to 4K, and they look good. That's 60 FPS mode, dude, because the 60 FPS normally makes games look better all on its own, just being a 60 FPS. But my freaking gosh, dude. My gosh. That 60 FPS mode is pretty rough. I think GT7 versus 40 will be a lot closer this gen. If Forza Motorsport 8 would eliminate open world, eliminates GT7, might indeed look slightly better. I already think the Forza games look a lot better than Gran Turismo. But Gran Turismo cars are really real high quality. And they put all that quality in the cars, and so the trackside detail and everything sucks. Checkerbird and checkerbird. Well, Aloy sweep down on that checkerbird to a 88 at 1800p. I don't know. PS5 can only output at 1080p or 4K resolution. Yes, that's true, but I mean, it'll output those. With my fanboy nonsense, what are you talking about, dude? I'm a fanboy of video games, not consoles. Pickers, go pickers. Oh, there's more than a handful of native dynamic 4K 60 games on Xbox. That's true. Exactly. Choices you have is only 18 or 1080p or 4K. Yeah. Well, it's checkerboarded, guys. Don't worry, it's checkerboarded. Checkerboard looks so good when it's checkerboarded out. I think checkerboard ruins games, man. That's my honest opinion. I don't like it. It looks worse than 1080p, man. It just does. It completely ruins the game, and it ruins the detail and everything in all of these games when it's all just shimmering and fuzzy looking. Oh, I got the Ultra Gear 1440p Ultra Gear LG Ultra Gear. They're pretty nice. Look better, but lack the FPS because of that. Yeah, they usually do look pretty good, but gosh dang, man, checkerboard ruins them. I think the only game on PlayStation 4 Pro with its checkerboard that looked good was God of War. God of War was the only one that pulled it off, and I think that's because Kratos is bald and you couldn't see the checkerboard in the hair. And there wasn't necessarily a whole lot of freaking vegetation everywhere either. It's because PlayStation 5 doesn't have full RDNA 2. I think that is the case. I really do think that is a big thing on the PlayStation 5. Because I don't know, man. There's so much freaking fog in that game too. Gosh. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. 60 FPS look good. But still doesn't matter. Xbox still has no must-have titles yet. Oh, and you're saying that everything on PlayStation 5 is a must-have title? How many of those games did you buy, Packers? None of them, right? You haven't even bought this one yet. Because Sony chases the graphics and not the performance. Well, yeah, they're going after the movie-type games, man. Ultra Gear is really nice monitor because the PlayStation 5 doesn't have full audio. Yeah, I hate that shiny fuzzy look. It is pretty bad, man. Fuzz K is what I call it. Fuzz K. It's not 4K, it's Fuzz K. I just sit so close to my TV that it's really pronounced for me, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so mean about the Fuzz K, especially all you Sony guys out there. I know that you don't know any better, so it's perfectly okay. Like, it's perfectly okay. You just don't know better. You guys, Xbox guys, we got to stop. These guys, they really don't know any better. I mean, they only know what Sony and PlayStation Foundry tell them, and PlayStation Foundry says it's okay, so it's perfectly okay, guys. Like, just, yeah, ignorance is bliss, bro. None the wiser. None the wiser. Let's be serious. Horizon Forbidden West clearly is up-res PS4 game. Yes, you're right. That's exactly what it looks like, Chris. You can tell 100% it's a PlayStation 4 game. I still can't believe PS5 game costs $70. You are not wrong to call PlayStation out on worse performance than Xbox when it's costing you more to get a PS5. Yeah, exactly, dude. These PlayStation fanboys in here, dude, they just don't understand what's really going on. I don't hate PlayStation. I love PlayStation. I do. I love my PlayStation first-party games. But I mean, they want to charge you more money for this stuff, and it's not even on par with. Oh, dude, I don't get it, man. These guys are like, you guys just love to hate that dog, dude. Nobody even hating in here except for you guys. Performance mode look really good. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't, man. It doesn't look really good. It doesn't look really good at all, man. Go up close and look at the gosh damn game in performance mode. If you really have it, Shadow, go look at it and perform. Like, seriously, really good? No, dude, it looks terrible on a 4K TV. It literally looks bad. I do need the clicks, man. Keep clicking, go Packers. I do. I need the clicks, man. I really do. I appreciate everybody that comes here and gives me the clicks, dude. It's really awesome. Thank you, guys. I love these clicks. They're freaking great. I really appreciate it. It definitely helps the channel grow. I need more of you guys to subscribe, and I need you to watch the videos 2 to 3 times per video I put out, because I need the clicks so bad, because I don't have a full-time job that I can afford to buy what I want to buy. I'm definitely here just for the clicks, because I depend on YouTube to support me. Yeah, I'm sorry. And can you guys just start donating all the time too, man? Because I'm just so broke. Come on, Packers. Dude, I guarantee I buy more games than you do, buddy. Gosh, man. I literally do this because it's fun, man. I love doing it. I spend all the money on all these games anyways, so why not freaking build a channel around that? Like I love video games. And if you've been in this community for a long time, like you know that. The only people that can't seem to wrap their head around that is these little guys like Go Packers, bro. He's just so insecure about his PlayStation 5 that don't you worry, Go Packers. Here in a couple months, I'll have a PC and I won't even care about your PlayStation no more, dude. I'll just be like, oh wait, nothing looks good on PlayStation no more. What are you gonna say when I got a PC and I can run these games at 120 frames a second in 4K, dude? Oh yeah, let's see. Tyler Horton, what's up, man? Shadow of the Tomb Raider on Series X runs at native 2160p. Yeah, dude, it's checkerboard on the PS5. You know what, Tyler? I actually have that game on both consoles. And to tell you the truth, even though that the um, even though the PS5 is checkerboard, dude, they did a pretty good job at their checkerboard, man, because you really can't tell how bad that is. And well, actually, you know what, dude? I need to check it in the vegetation because I was just doing that first part, and it's dark. It's a lot harder to pick up on the checkerboard at night in games. But it's way worse in the daytime. In the daytime, it's really bad. That's when it really starts to shimmer and flicker and fester and ruin all your Oh man, Packers. What did he say? Did he say something really bad? Let me see what he said. Spreading more lies. No, we're not spreading lies. We're telling the truth, my dude. You just got Vaseline or something in your eyes, bro. Oh, yeah, fun with Battlefield 4. Okay, if no one cares about old games, why do people care about Cyberpunk 2077 on Series X? You know what the funny thing is, Joe? Everybody says that. Everybody comes out and they're talking bad about Cyberpunk 2077. Do you know that my video, let's look at this real quick. Let's look at this, dude. Come on, who cares about that? I don't care about that. My video for my first impressions on the Series X performance for Cyberpunk 2077 got 540 views. It's got 6.1K views on the Series S version, bro. 6,000 views on the Series S. So you tell me what the more popular console is. Let's see what I got for the PlayStation 5 version. Oh boy. Okay. That's a respectable 372 views. I mean, come on, man. Like, seriously, what is the real more popular console, bro? It's clearly the Xbox Series S. The Xbox Series S is the most popular console right now. Why is that? Because people can afford that one and they can find that one. So they want to know what's going on with that one. PlayStation 5, dude, nobody cares. They got, I mean, it is what it is, man. The Series S right now clearly is the most popular console out there. in terms of search results and stuff like that, I get more hits, more views on Xbox Series S content than I do on PlayStation 5 or Series X, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, man. Oh yeah, don't even watch MBG. Well, you should be watching MBG, buddy. Horizon dropped to an 88. I know, I saw that earlier. I was like, oh boy, dang. I mean, I guess when she landed on that perch on her checkerboard, it snapped the branch and fell down one. Oh dang, dude. That's because of the checkerboard, man. If they wouldn't have brought the checkerboard into that game, it probably would have been solid, dude. Dude, I hate to admit it, but I have almost 500 games. I've got like 7. That's sad. I don't even watch NBA. I dare you. So many guys try to find out Game Pass. How do you justify paying $10 more for games that everybody else is paying? I know exactly, dude. That's the funny thing. It's like Sony's like, yeah, man, we're gonna raise the price $10, and like Xbox is like, yeah, well, we're gonna give you all the games we put out for $10 a month. And Sony's like, That's not fair, guys. We can't compete with that. Like our games are one and done, man. People will play them, and then they'll only have to pay the $10 for the fee. What's up, bro? That digital Foundry video on Cyberpunk. Yeah, dude. That's what I say, man. PlayStation Foundry, dude. They're doing everything they can to tread water for the PlayStation 5. Me personally, I have it. I have it on all these systems, dude. And like, I'm just telling you what I see, bro. Like, it is not anywhere better on PlayStation 5. I literally made a video on the PlayStation 5. I'm standing in the crowd and I'm turning around and the frame rate is like I'm just like, come on, guys, come on. You gotta love PlayStation Foundry, dude. They're doing their best. I mean, I got to give it to them, man. They're doing their best to hold that PlayStation 5 up, dude, when it is probably just, gosh. I don't think it's going to drop to 250. Maybe if they bring out another model with like 6 teraflops or something. I think, dude, honestly, if Xbox would have dropped a 6 teraflop Series S, that thing would have been... that thing would have been nipping at the freaking PlayStation 5's heels, dude, this whole generation. Being a freaking full RDNA 2 beast. I mean, the Series S is already nipping at PlayStation 5's heels, bro. People are like, I can get an Xbox Series S, and damn, dude, this game actually is good. Like, you actually get a pretty fairly decent experience on an Xbox Series S for $300, man. Like, and you can't find a PlayStation 5? Dang, dude, trust me, by the time people can start finding PlayStation 5s, if they've already got a Series S, they're thinking like, man, wait, like, maybe I should just get a Series X. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Yeah, I've seen the screen for it. I don't think I'm going to get one, though. It's not what you said. Shadow, you said you don't watch MBG, which is a lie because I have physically seen you in a couple of his press XCOM. Already have the Xbox Series X since last year, February. Nice. I'm more excited for the Witcher update. So am I, to be completely honest with you, dude. That Witcher update, dude, is going to be so freaking great. I can't wait to play that. Oh, dang. The Witcher update. Put out the next Witcher, hopefully, with an updated Red engine to take advantage of next-gen features. Yeah. I kind of would like to see what Witcher would look like with ray tracing, but I would much rather just have way higher quality visuals and assets. That's like, just bring it up, like better, like higher quality character models, stuff like that. I don't know, man. I love Witcher 3 right now. Even playing it the way it looks right now is freaking amazing. So when it comes out, and I have Witcher 3 on everything too, man. I have Witcher 3 on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation 5. The only thing I haven't bought it on is Switch. I just don't know if I could do it, guys. I'm sorry, man. I don't know if I could do it. Potato graphics. I beat Cyberpunk's main story yesterday. I think I chose the wrong choices. LOL. Nah, dude. Nah, because you can go back, Aspire, to right before you go into that tower, and you can try everything again if you need to. You can get like 2 extra freaking. You can get like 2 or 3 different endings just by doing that. Just by doing that. You're able to get that, where it says, oh, if once you hit this point, if you go forward, then it's the end of the game. You can go back and possibly rechange your stuff. I think you can get up to like 3 different endings that way. Some of the other endings are going to depend on if you choose a male or a female V. Most of the main story doesn't diverge too much. I mean, if you're a female V, then you're going to be more into Judy than Pan Am. Oh, have you ever ate corned beef, Frog? Every freaking year, dude. Every year. Next month, every year. Thanks, Frog. I'll try that. Yeah, I think you can get up to like 3 different endings that way, Aspire. Because I got 2 of them. I've seen 2 of the endings that way. Well, I don't want MBG. Xbox was practically working on a Game Pass model and PC market from the day Spencer took over. Yeah. I think Xbox is doing a fabulous job. What they're doing, man. Like even though PlayStation games usually tend to look better or whatever, I am just more happy with the experience that I've had on Xbox since buying the Xbox One X. Like for real. Yeah, dude, I can't wait till freaking E3, bro, to know what they'll get in October and November. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be great. E3, E3, E3. Thank the Lord Xbox isn't gonna bombard me with a whole bunch of games during all these other freaking third-party drops, bro. Could you imagine the I mean, it's already hard enough keeping up with a lot of this stuff, Jeremy Russell. It really is, dude. I mean, to have all those PlayStation 5 games, I mean, it's good that PlayStation 5 is dropping all their games now, so that way by the end of the year they'll be on sale so people can actually buy them. Oh, dude. Hope they actually do get around the Series S 1080p 60 FPS for some. I think they're gonna drop one. They said they're looking into it, so I'm pretty sure that they've heard enough of the fans say they want a 60 FPS mode. So I think they'll probably figure out a way to do it. My guess is probably they're going to be at right around 900p at 60 frames a second, and it'll be a shaky 60 frames a second. To be completely honest with you, it'll probably perform a lot like the upgraded consoles. But gosh, I don't know, man. I'm kind of glad they went with visuals. To be completely honest with you on that version, dude. I know a lot of people want 60 FPS, but I think they made the right choice. And that's just me on that. Okay, YT Shadow, will you just stop, man, so that we can like move the conversation forward, my friend? Because every time you respond and then five other people respond to you, then I just feel bad that I'm just skipping through everybody. You know what I mean? You're not the only person to say that. They shill for Sony. Even Gamers Nexus, I think, said it. Yeah. Oh, you mean for Digital Foundry? For PlayStation Foundry, dude? Yeah. Well, Gamers Nexus, bro, they like brought him in to do that thing with the heat sink, man, and you could tell like the look on his face. He's just like, "Oh my gosh, dude. Thanks for paying me for this. Whatever, it's fine." He's like, "It's fine." Pan Am slightly takes the lead for me. Yeah. I liked Pan Am a lot more than Judy. PlayStation Foundry. It is PlayStation Foundry, bro. We should all send him a thing, man. Hey guys, you guys should just you should just change the name to your channel to PlayStation Foundry, man, because Frog Boy's got Xbox Foundry. So you guys just handle that and let Frog and El Analista de Beats deal with the Xbox Foundry stuff going on, man. uh, that would be pretty cool if he would if El Analista DB. I just as soon as I get my tower, I'm gonna try to figure out how to start doing that stuff myself. I don't know if I necessarily want to sit and count resolution though, dude. Like it just doesn't even. Yeah, 30 FPS does hurt your eyes seriously, especially with the higher fidelity visuals, bro. It really does kind of hurt. Does an amazing job. Yeah, dude, because he's just honest, man. He doesn't fill it in with all of his little, oh well, the PlayStation wins at 1296p at 60 at a shaky 60 FPS, man. Ooh, wait for the games. Wait for the games. It's what kids do. I play other games while I wait. I know. I have everything, man. So I cook my corned beef with potatoes and some rice. Nice, man. That's good. I usually do cabbage and stuff too with mine. It's hard to aim and bad input lag at 30 FPS. You are very true. That's why first person shooters with 30 FPS, I do not aim down sights. I just use shoot from the hip, man. Most of the time, dude. It just for me it just works a little better. No, as I don't expect Starfield to be 60 FPS on Series S. Yeah, I don't think anybody. Well, maybe it will be. You never know, my friend. It's an RPG. I don't really care. 60 FPS or above for shooters. Yeah. I know. Hey, what's up, game? How you doing, man? Good to see you too, buddy. We're just sitting here having our little PlayStation war with the Shadow. PlayStation is better, I swear. It's the best system ever made, guys. You gotta love the PlayStation. If you don't love the PlayStation, corned beef stew. Yeah, we're having actually beef stew tonight. That's what Mama's making right now. Oh, fine when you stand still, but things like yeah, it's like a slideshow effect for me, man. Like I don't know why Cyberpunk just works at 30 frames a second. I actually start to feel a little like motion sickness at 60 frames on that game for some reason. I don't completely understand it. I have gas tonight on the. Oh, anybody notice how similar Elden Ring gameplay is to Demon Souls? It is pretty close, to be completely honest with you. I have both, but Sony truly makes better games. Always have. I don't disagree with you on that, Jeremy. Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that, but I do think the Xbox games are getting a lot better, and I do think that Halo Infinite is probably like is probably the most solid Halo's been in a while, to be completely honest with you. I love that game. I was actually able to beat that Halo. So 82 viewers, it just keeps going up and up. Be careful though, it might bring King Thrash in here again. I know. Take over your life. King Thrash will show up. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever bring King Thrash on the show again, dude. I'm not gonna bring him on, dude. He's just an Xbox hate channel, and I have no desire to sit and argue with people like that, dude. I don't even care. Yeah, Ratchet and Clank at 30 FPS was unplayable. That's why I played it in the 60 FPS mode. But all the PlayStation fanboys said, "No, man, it's the greatest," and I'm like, "Dude, I played it in the 60 FPS mode, dude. It wasn't really this super beautiful experience." Yeah, it's a Souls game. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I mean, that's the way it's supposed to play. Corned beef and cabbage. I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, man, I love corned beef and cabbage, bro. We're having some here next month. We always do every month. And like, yeah, dude, it's just great. Oh, the better game is the one you will be playing for years to come. Yep, and that would be The Witcher 3, dude. I still play The Witcher 3 pretty often. I still play Assassin's Creed Valhalla pretty often. I still go back and play Assassin's Creed Odyssey pretty often. Those are still sitting on my hard drive, man. They haven't came off. Movie type games with little depth of gameplay. I'm not capping either. I do have PS5 and Xbox Series S. And I love them both. I play them both. And my 7-year-old loves the Xbox. Yeah, dude, Xbox is a solid system. I think it's a solid system. I definitely Pony Militia channel. I definitely believe they're getting a lot better. They definitely are investing a lot of money to bring more content. So that's pretty good, man. I don't necessarily care if my games are always looking like super high quality PlayStation games. I mean, like, yeah, that matters, but not as much as people try to make it out to be. It's like, dude, I mean, if I only had an Xbox Series X, I'd be completely happy. If I only had a PlayStation 5, I'd probably be completely happy. Either way, like I just don't even. Thrash will make Horizon 4. Nope. Yeah, Horizon Forbidden West analysis. Dude, I could have easily made a freaking King Thrash analysis video on Horizon Forbidden West, but I decided I'm not going to do that. Why is PlayStation lying about Gran Turismo 7? They are showing gameplay mixed with replay shots, giving people the impression that while playing you can. Yeah, that's what they do with. I mean, what do you think? What do you think they did with Horizon Forbidden West, bro? Like everything we saw was pre-rendered cutscene, basically. Very little gameplay. Very mixed feelings of Infinite. Once that game, I think once it's complete all the way, Fifth Horseman, I think things will. It's a live service game, so I kind of feel like it's going to grow and get even better than it already is. But I don't know, man. A lot of people have mixed feelings. It's just the service. It's just live service, and we all got to kind of we're all going to have to kind of accept that some of our favorite games are going to go live service because they're easier to service than they are to keep continuously cranking out new games. So anything, and I'm kind of fine with this. If you look at it from this point of view, I'm kind of fine with this. Hey, what's up, lemon, lime, Luki? Mark's like me smoking. Okay, so when we get to live service games, especially some stuff, like Gran Turismo, Halo, all of the games that we've loved for a long time that are in like their 8, 9, 10 iteration or whatever, those games should go live service. For real, they should. Assassin's Creed probably should go live service so they can just continuously add content to it, as opposed to trying to create new games. Just call me Lemon. All right, Lemon. Okay, what was that? Really, don't find those Assassin's Creed games to be repetitive and get Ubisoft fatigue. No, not at all. I don't. With Ubisoft games, it's just different for me. I love exploring their big open world, so I normally don't get fatigue with them. So I usually play those games for over 100 hours, and usually that's where I'm at with those. Oh yeah, jet engine for the PlayStation 5. Yeah, dude, for real. Cyberpunk is trash. You have to sit through all that dialogue bullshit. They drag it out. Ridiculous. Feel like I've aged 20 years playing that. Oh, all right. Well, that's usually what everybody says once they're, oh man, I can't believe it's only 1296p on the PlayStation 5. Oh, yeah, it's trash. It's just funny, man. Like, what do you guys even play games for, man? Like, I don't know. Like, if you buy a story game, it's a story game, dude. You're going to get a lot of story. You're going to get a lot of cutscenes. I mean, like, yeah, dude. I don't understand why people complain about that. I just don't, man. Can't play Ubisoft. Them games suffer from bloat. Yeah, a lot of games suffer from bloat. Motion Pro on will make Halo look like a dang movie. I know, huh? I got 15 days playtime in Halo Infinite and counting. Doing my legendary playthrough with the Thunderstorm skill. Nice, man. Nice. I need to go back through that campaign again. I need to crank it up a little bit and go through it again. I play free games, War Thunder. I know. Godfall was a flop. Yeah, Godfall was terrible, man. I'm so irritated with that game. Rog, haven't you heard PlayStation good, Xbox bad? I hear that every single day. What's up, my dog? Oh, it must be dinner time. All right, guys. I'm gonna go eat me some dinner. I'm playing Horizon Forbidden West on base PS4, and it still looks. Oh yeah, dude. Like, don't get me wrong, the game looks beautiful. I was playing around
It's
on
hot, so you have a minute.
I was playing around on the PlayStation 4 Pro version in backward compatibility on the PlayStation 5, and yeah, dude, that looks pretty dang good, man. You're getting a pretty decent package on the PlayStation 4 with Horizon Forbidden West for sure. And that's exactly what it is. It's a PlayStation 4 game. So yeah, dude, it's gonna look pretty good on there. But your monitor and TV have to have that technology. Thanks for streaming. No problem, man. I appreciate you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Probably when I'm done eating, I'm probably just gonna play some more Forbidden West and keep exploring that open world, man. So I might be putting out a couple more videos on the Horizon Forbidden West. I definitely need the clicks, so and got to get my money's worth out of $70 price tag. You guys have a good night, though. Thanks for coming, man. See you guys. Time for